Most projects you want to sew using the Brother Entrepreneur Pro sewing machine requires you to use a hoop and to hoop your material. So here is one of the hoops that I have for my embroidery machine, and here we can see along the side panel it tells us the measurements of the inside of the hoop, so we know the maximum design size. And here we have a smaller hoop, and as we can see the measurements for the inside of the smaller hoop are obviously a lot smaller. And if we take a look at the setting screen, we can see up here at the top it tells us the size of the embroidery hoop that's installed on our machine. Installing the hoop onto the machine is quite simple because on either side we have a hole and like a cutout part, and we're just going to place them in to the frame that's on the sewing machine, and we're just going to slide it in, and then it will click into place, and then that's how we know it's securely fitted. So to remove it is also quite simple. We're just going to lift it up, pull it out, and again it will just slide out. And we need to make sure that when it's loaded with material that the material doesn't get folded over underneath there, because we don't want it to double stitch it. If you're doing different designs and you're using a smaller hoop, we can see now that if we pop it up towards the machine, then the arms are a lot further apart and therefore it won't fit in. All we need to simply do to rectify that is to change the position of the arms to move them closer together so that this hoop will fit on. To alter the sewing machine arms, we just need to simply unscrew the screw that is at the back that holds the arms in place, and as we can see now that's made it wobble. And here we've got a little stopper, we just need to release that as well. There is also another little stopper on this side that we also need to unscrew. Now all the screws have been loosened and the arms are really wobbly, we can now move the arms in a little bit, and that's going to allow us to get the right distance for our smaller hoop. When it reaches the correct position and the next position in, it should almost click into place. So when we've found the right position, we're just going to tighten up all the little screws. Taking our smaller hoop, that should now fit into the arms of the machine and click into place perfectly. If we head back up now to the setting screen, we can now see the dimensions of the hoop have also changed on there to show us now that we're using a smaller hoop. And if you need to be using a larger hoop that's obviously got a larger surface area, then you just simply do the same. You move the arms but move them out to accommodate the larger hoop, and again you will see the dimensions shown on the setting screen to show that you are using the larger hoop.